Hello everybody, welcome again to today's class. Today we want to look at major chords of different keys. I may not be able to cover all of them, but I'm going to try my best to ensure I cover the major ones that people normally use. Now the guitar is a very important instrument in the band. Like for instance, you have a band playing the jazz or playing rock or playing reggae. The guitar is a very vital instrument that many people make use of. And when when you hear the sound of guitar, maybe someone is using an effect machine, you can tell the difference, and it has a way of beautifying the entire song. But if you know what you're doing, then it will make sense. But if you don't know what you're doing, that's when you cannot even be included in the band. So today I want to see how, in just 5 minutes, how we can do this, okay? And the other lessons are going to go alongside this one, but they will be in different posts, not this one, okay? All right, welcome again. So quickly, let's look at the key of D. What I'm trying to say is that if you are playing the key of D, so the key of D is actually, when you are tuning the guitar, E, A, D. So the fourth string is actually D. Open is D, and then you have your second fret, third string, and then third fret, second string, and then you have your second fret, first string. All right, then you leave the fourth string open. So if you want to play the fourth of D, which is your G, and as a beginner you want to move to your fifth, your five, which is your saw. So and then you want to move to your five. Don't remove your fingers from because they have the same shape. Anytime you are playing the guitar and then you are going to move, for instance, I'm playing D, and I'm going to move to E. So I will slide through. I'll slide through. Instead of removing your hands to come again and then try to apply it, no, you slide through, okay? So what I did, watch very closely. So after sliding, then I strum. So when I got to the key that I'm supposed to play before I strum, first of all, strumming the one I'm going to play at first, which is, sorry. Right? So, but the same thing. So if I'm playing, so you see the way I move to my fifth from my fourth, because they have the same shape. They have the G pattern, which is, so instead of you moving like you remove your fingers, see, there's no speed with that. No, you slide through. How do you also on E, on C, if you are playing the key of C? So the sliding is very important in a place whereby you as a beginner, that happens mostly with beginners. They don't slide, they just do what? After playing this and they are going to their fifth, they just remove their fingers. No, you don't have to remove your fingers. You move and then make, and then what if you are playing G? I know the G does not have the same pattern. Your fourth is not the same with your fifth. So, but anytime you have you are moving from a progression to the next progression, and the key you are playing has the same pattern, you just slide through. You slide through. Okay, how do you slide through? You brush like do re, do re. So just like sliding, right? Alright, so that's it for this lesson. I'm going to do other lessons which will be following this one immediately, and then just look for the link, and then they will all be posted separately because of time. And then, but this one is covering the sliding It doesn't matter the key you are playing. If they have the same pattern, maybe you want to move from here, which I initially said, you just do what? You slide through. And I believe this will help, okay? Remember, there's another lesson that is following this one immediately after this one. So what are you going to do? You're going to do what? Like, subscribe to my channel, and then make sure you put on the notification bell so you can always get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you once more for your subscription, and thank you for your love. Remember, you are loved as well. Bye.